Hi, myself Neha Venkatesh Chintala. Today I am presenting on interconnected conflicts and global security threats, a comparative commentary on Afghanistan, Syria, and Somalia. Introduction. Setting the stage, the connected world. The world today is more connected than ever, and so are its problems. Conflicts in Afghanistan, Syria, and Somalia might appear as isolated trajectories, but they fundamentally influence each other and global peace. The ripple effect: when problems like terrorism, weak governance, foreign interference grow, they don't stay within borders. They create refugee crisis, inspire extremist groups, and cause tension between powerful nations. Background: Afghanistan has decades of war. Afghanistan has faced continuous conflict for decades. Post 9/11 era USA invasion removed the Taliban, and but instability persisted. 2020 2021 turning point: the Taliban returned to power, leading to a new era of uncertainty. Current state: facing economic collapse, poor governance, and growing extremist activity. Background of Syria: 2011 uprising, peaceful protest escalated into a brutal civil war, complex war zones, involvement of government forces, rebels, Kurds, ISIS, and foreign powers. Humanitarian cost: become one of the world's biggest war zones with massive displacement, destruction. Large part of the country's infrastructure have been destroyed. Background: Somalia has struggled with weak government and internal conflict since 1991. The instability created a vacuum for extremist groups and criminal networks. AI Sabab and extremist groups linked to Al Qaeda controls areas and launches attacks. Piracy: coastal lawlessness led to piracy, threatening international trade routes. Ongoing struggle: despite progress, major security and political challenges remains. Key conflict drivers: cross country terrorism. All three host extremist groups: Taliban, ISI, and Al Shabaab. And government for failure: weak governments cannot control territory or provide basic services. Foreign involvement, extreme or external interventions often complicate the conflicts further. Economic problems: poverty and unemployment push the people into armed groups. Humanitarian impacts: the biggest victim of this war are ordinary people. Millions have lost their homes, families, and livelihood. Displacement: Syrians to Europe and Turkey, Afghans to Pakistan or Iran, Somalis to Kenya and Ethiopia. Regional tensions: neighbors feel the impact of violence and refugee flows. Health crisis: destruction of hospitals and farms leaves people vulnerable. Global security threat: terrorism spreads. Groups like ISI operates across borders. Syria to Afghanistan. Al Shabaab attacks neighboring Kenya. And drug trafficking: weapons from this conflict zones are sold illegally, fueling violence in other regions. Drug trade: Afghanistan produces most of the world's opium, supporting the global criminal networks. Maritime insecurity: Somalia piracy disrupted international shipping, forcing global naval intervention. Points of interconnection: shared extremist networks, fighters and ideologies move across borders. ISI relocating, Foreign involvement: USA, Russia, Iran, Turkey are involved in multiple conflicts simultaneously. State collapse pattern: repeating a cycle where government failures leads to the rise of extremism. Migration routes: conflict driven migration affects Europe, the Middle East, and Africa similarly. Comparative insights: military solutions alone cannot create lasting peace. Governance is the key. Strong, honest, and effective government is essential for stability. Smart intervention: foreign involvements must be careful, coordinated, and respectful. Early warnings: ignoring early signs of instability allows the conflicts to grow in global crisis. Fragility spread: fragile states can become global threats when unaddressed. The way forward: a safer future depends on long term strategies, not just short term reactions. Real peace comes from rebuilding trust, institutions, and hope. Global cooperation is necessary to create lasting stability. If you have any questions or want to discuss about any of the topics we have just now gone through, you can pass it on the comment section. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video.